Guys, I'm going to be honest. Um, Being an adult is hard. It is hard, especially when you don't want to work. And I, personally, I don't like working. It's boring and it makes me tired and I get sweaty and I don't like it. It's not fun. I have a lot of hair and I don't and I'm lazy. I'm very lazy and I want to fix it. And I want to fix that because, like all of those super like what's the word? Super respectable, um, qualified Instagram accounts. Man, I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to be able to wake up every day and make just a little bit of money a day just so I can maybe have like a couple thousand by the time I'm 80 years old. That's the kind of grind I need to do. All right? And I'm going to be honest, none of them have really been speaking to me until these past few days, which you may have seen. This TikTok got put on Twitter, and I don't use TikTok outside of like 2 times a month, so I didn't see this, but I saw it on Twitter um, from this guy named Grant Cardone. Cardone. Grant Cardone. I've never heard of this man before, and I don't know much about him, but we're going to learn about Grant Cardone together. None of this is scripted, so this is going to be interesting. But we're going to learn about Grant Cardone together, as a family, as we do. And speaking of family, it's crazy that I speak of family, because that TikTok that I mentioned, that I saw on Twitter, was from his 10-year-old daughter, giving her own version of a TED Talk to a room full of people. And I figured, it's just a TikTok. It's not going to be the full speech. Not going to be the full thing. So why don't we watch it? I want to say this beforehand. This is not going to be me making fun of a 10-year-old, because a 24-year-old man making fun of a 10-year-old because she speaks like an adult. No, that's stupid. That would be very petty. I have no reason to be petty against a child. I am only petty against those who have wronged me. Anyway, let's cyberbully a child. No, but I am going to make fun of her dad, probably.
My name's Sabrina Cardone, and I'm 10 years old. No one is better suited than a 10-year-old to talk to you about 10x. And let's face it, I'm the only 10-year-old here.
it just cuts to another 10-year-old just in the audience, just like, what? I'm right. Sabrina, we've been going to school together for 6 years, dude. You know I'm here. I am gonna say though, like I already said I watched it once. I am gonna say this kid has way more confidence than I do. I would be just projectile vomiting on the stage. Like, it would be bad. I would have a panic attack. There's a good chance I would just have a heart attack and die right on that stage. It took me at least 4 years to get up the confidence to do this, to just talk to a camera. This, no, not a chance, not even a chance. This 10-year-old has more confidence than I do. So, good on her.
So guys, for just a second, I want you to remember when you were 10. Look inside your mind's eye and remember when you were 10 years old. Think about it and be 10 again. You were about this tall, or maybe this tall and kind of short, or maybe even shorter than me. But remember how much energy you had. Remember how happy you were. Remember how positive and hopeful you were.
The only notable thing that happened to me when I was around 10 years old was I thought I was Spider-Man, because I watched the old Spider-Man cartoon from the 90s. And so I jumped off my grandma's couch and tried to grab onto her ceiling fan. And That didn't happen. I immediately like fell onto the ground and landed full body weight on my wrist and broke my wrist.
You know,
Also, the look on her. I'm assuming it's her sister's face. Whenever she says, "Remember how happy you
remember
were?"
how happy you were. Remember how positive and hopeful you were.
She's like, I wouldn't go that far.
You know, like I said before, I'm 10. And look, I'm ready to grow up and not be treated like a little kid.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth. There's no joke here. It's just not worth it. Okay. Yeah, the freedom that you get growing up is kind of cool. That's kind of cool. But like, rent isn't very fun. Car insurance, phone bills, which I mean she probably doesn't have to worry about any of that because her family is loaded. But I'm assuming it seems like one of those families that just inexplicably is on one of like the richest families in America lists, even though you've never heard of them before in your life. But yeah, all of that, just not worth it. She even says, like, remember back when you were a 10-year-old and you were happy. Why do you want to grow up and you want to lose that? Why would you want to lose that? If I had known what it was going to be like, I would have done everything in my power to stay 10 for the rest of my life. I would have kept that broken arm. Yeah, I would have kept that. Or broken wrist, specifically.
Because, you know, people don't listen to you. They talk about you, not to you.
That doesn't stop when you're an adult. If anything, it gets worse. That does not stop. Okay, kid? It's going to keep going, and you're just going to learn to ignore it. Like, you're just going to learn to just go completely numb to it. So just get that out of your head right now that stops. That does not stop.
I was in a mall, and someone told my dad I was beautiful. We had an entire conversation that went on for like 5 minutes. I mean, thanks for thinking I'm pretty, but you could have told me.
She's 10 years old.
Look at that look in his face. That's her dad, by the way. That's Grant Cardone. That look in his face, just like, this is gonna make me so much money. Oh, I'm gonna be loaded. Having kids was a great financial move.
At 10, you're stuck. You're not really a kid, and you're not really an adult, and you're very clearly not a teenager.
Got 2 out of the 3. You were so close. 2 out of the 3 was right. You're not an adult. You're not a teenager. But you are definitely a kid. 100%. You are a child. 100% a child. I don't know who told you that. Maybe it was the guy from the mall. They lied to you. They lied to you. They lied to you. You are a child.
But seriously, I can't wait to work. I can't wait to really work, to have a job.
You can have mine. I don't want it. By all means, you can take mine. I do not want it. Tell me this exact same stuff when you are wasting your life in a retail job, in a customer service job. Tell me all of this exact same stuff with the same level of confidence and conviction that you've got. Tell me this exact same stuff when you are spending 8 hours a day letting people yell at you over stuff that you didn't even know what was going on. Tell me the exact same stuff in the exact same way. And try not to feel dead inside. Tell me that. Then I'll believe you. You can have my job. Please take it. Please take it from me. I will not put up a fight. I will hand you my uniform. I will give it to you. I'll wrap it up in a nice little bow. I will mail it to your house. You can have it. It is yours. You can wear my name tag. I do not care. Take it. And then tell me all of that stuff you just said. Tell me you believe what you just said. She 100% didn't write this.
To have responsibility, to be treated like an adult. Look, I'm happy when I work. Aren't you?
No. No, I'm not. I'm pretty sure we just went over this. No. This, I like doing this. But it's what I have to do to make money that I don't like. This could be considered work. I do consider this work. But I enjoy this. I actually enjoy doing this. The other thing? No. Oh, child labor. Yeah. Woo!
I'm happiest when
I don't trust this man.
And I'm most fulfilled when I'm contributing. Yeah. I love goofing off.
Bro, who doesn't? Who doesn't, dude? I goof off all the time. At work.
Sleeping in. I love my computer, my phone. Mom took my phone from me, though. It was like taking me off life support.
Beat her. Also, I hate that joke. I hate that joke so much. That was... At the end of... I will say at the end of this video, Grant comes up on stage with his kids and says that they wrote their own scripts. Like, the youngest kid also had a speech, which I'm absolutely terrified to see that one. But he says they wrote their own speeches. A 10-year-old did not write that joke. You cannot convince me that she wrote that joke. That is such a boomer joke. There's no way she wrote that. It was such a perfect pause. She heard that joke and she's just like, dude, what?
It doesn't make you feel good just looking at it all day. Like, I mean, unless you're doing something on it. But if you're just looking at it.
Excuse you. I do stuff on my phone. I scroll Twitter until I feel so much worse about myself. I mean, I found this on Twitter, so I'm doing something.
So, do you guys agree? Say 10x if you agree.
That's basically how Hitler rose to power.
This year, let's agree, like we just did a few seconds ago, to work more, not less.
No. I'm trying to do the opposite, actually. I'm trying to have more time to myself so I can do this, so I can work on... No, like, I get the point of this, just saying, hey, you gotta work for what you want, but it's just... It's so... Like... Not really meaningless, because there is a decent lesson here. I don't think what she's saying is necessarily wrong. But it just doesn't come across as genuine when it's from someone from a rich family. It doesn't come across as genuine when it comes from, like, Jaden Smith, right? He's born into money. If Jaden Smith came out here and said, dude, you just gotta work and you'll make it, just like I did. It's like, no, your dad was the biggest movie star in the world for, like, a decade. So, you didn't have to work for anything. Even if he made you work, you didn't really have to work for anything. Like, I get what they're saying. What the whole point of this speech is. It's just so disingenuous. And also because this was obviously the dad's idea. That Grant Cardone, that's obviously his idea, to use his daughter to get up on stage and just be like, guys, you should work more. Take it from the rich people. You should work more. dude, like, making your daughter say that is somehow so much worse than you just saying it yourself.
To learn more, not less.
No.
Experience more, not less.
No. No.
Okay, on your feet, guys.
Oh,
Come
okay.
on.
Okay. Let me just hang on. Let me fix it. Oh no. Let me fix the camera here. Okay, sorry. I gotta get up on my feet. Here, just maybe just do that. Oh no, I broke it. I broke the tripod. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I'm gonna be on camera, but okay. I gotta be on my feet. My cord's also not long enough, and the Bluetooth on my headphones doesn't work. So I'm on my feet.
So repeat after me.
Okay.
I am gonna work more.
I'm gonna work more.
I'm gonna do more.
I'm gonna do more.
I am gonna learn more.
I'm gonna learn more. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Hey guys, thank you
Woo!
so much for
Listening.
come here, Sabrina, come here.
Okay.
Come here.
Can I sit down?
These guys.
Grant, please let me sit down. Grant, Sabrina, tell me I can sit down. My legs hurt.
Couldn't find the right woman, and I didn't have these.
Whatever these
And
are.
This little girl right here, Sabrina, was born 5 days before my best friend passed, which was my mother. And this was my mom's. Sabrina was born 5 days before my mom passed, and my mom was my best friend. I spent thousands of hours playing blackjack with her here in Vegas. And my mom taught me so much about life. So much she taught me about life, about hard work, do what you say you're gonna do, work hard, show up, keep showing up. She never, ever, not one woman that I brought home, and I brought a lot of them home, 10X.
Look, okay, I'm not gonna make a joke about the story because it could be true, it could be false, but I don't care. Just on the off chance it is true, I'm not gonna say anything. What I am gonna say is don't make that joke in front of your children. Your minor, the oldest one is 10 years old children, especially in a room full of adults. That just makes it even weirder. Just don't. Okay? Alright. Glad we had this talk, Grant. Alright. What's this last bit you got?
Not one of them did she approve of until Elena, okay? So these guys,
Good job, Elena.
both of them, thank you for letting us, give them the stage and using your time. This experience they have with you, they will never forget in their life. It will catapult their start. They both, just so you know, they both wrote their own scripts, both of them.
Again, I don't believe that for a second. I mean, granted, the 10-year-old is very well spoken. Sabrina, she is very well spoken. I don't believe that they wrote them. 10X Growth Con. Gross. What is that? Grant Cardone is the author of 8 business books, 13 business programs, and is the CEO of 7 privately held companies. Forbes calls him one of the top social media business influencers in the world. Cardone founded and manages a real estate investment firm, Cardone Capital, with $1 billion assets under management. He also travels the world consulting Fortune 500 companies, small business owners, startups, and governments on business expansion. One of his enterprises recently hosted the 10X Growth Conference Gross at Miami Marlins Park in Miami, Florida, with over 34,000 business people and entrepreneurs in attendance from over 50 countries. Where did this man come from? Let's go to his website. GrantCardone.com. The About section. About Grant Cardone. What are your companies? What companies do you own? You said you were CEO of like 7 different companies. What are they? Oh, he's got a Cardone University. What is this? Sales Training University. I thought he had like a Trump University type thing. I got excited. I was like, oh, he's got a scam website or a scam company or whatever that thing is. A school? Yeah, one of those. I dropped out, so I don't know what they're called. All right, the 10X movement. What is the 10X movement? Beginning with his best-selling book, The 10X Rule, in 2011, Grant then launched the 10X Growth Conference, Gross, beginning in 2017. This 3-day event has quickly become the world's largest business and entrepreneur conference. Learn more at 10xgrowthcon.com. I don't want to, but I'm gonna. Dude! 10X Growth Conference. The 10X Growth Conference 2021 official recording on-demand video access to every speaker. Dude! Who are the speakers? Who do we got? Who do we got at this thing? All right. The 2021 speakers include Tommy Hilfiger? The clothing guy? Armando C. Perez. Don't know who that is. Armando C. Perez. Don't know who that is.
Why you think they call me Mr. Worldwide?
Kevin O'Leary, Mike Rowe, Grant Cardone, Elena Cardone, Tyrese Gibson, Alex Rodriguez, Drew Brees. What past speakers have to say? Kevin Hart, John Travolta, Steve Harvey, Ty Lopez, of course, Snoop Dogg, Lil Jon. He did not say that. I refuse to believe he said that. I'm gonna need a recording of that. Rick Ross. What is this? What's the deal? The deal is that you have what it takes to 10x your success. And I'm going to do whatever I can to help you get there faster. Faster and easier than ever before. So when you commit to your success today by claiming your ticket to the 10X Virtual Growth Conference Gross, you're going to save big money and get a ton of free bonuses to help you level up your life on the way to 10X Growth Con. It's sponsored by Make-A-Wish. And they're also sponsored by Cardone Capital, Cardone Ventures, and the Grant Cardone Foundation. Why is Make-A-Wish a part of this? This just seems like from that like speech that we just watched, from that speech, it just sounds like a bunch of just the empty entrepreneur stuff that you see all the time. That the best people to watch, or the best thing to watch about the entrepreneurs thing is Curtis Connor made a few videos about the entrepreneurs, about the entrepreneur Instagram like stuff. I'll put them in in the description and stuff, but like it's that's all this 10x thing sounds like. What are some of the videos he's put up? So let's do how can you make $1,600 right now?
Give me $100 right now, please. Just walk up here and give me 100 then.
I don't really need a any done.
Thank you, brother. There's 100. 250s. My man. God dang. I love you. There you go. There you go. It's a money game, folks. Look at that, man. Thank you guys, man. Thank you guys. God dang. Eric, you thought you got it all, Eric? Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Whoa, I can play now. Thank you. Okay, no more. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Okay, did I build value? Okay, I gotta take it. She's like, you gotta take it. I'm gonna give all this money to charity, by the way, okay? That's fine. I'll just take that.
So, So the title of it makes you think like he's gonna show you how you can make 1,600 right now. How can you make 1,600 right now? I'm gonna tell you. But no, he just stood up on stage at his own event and said, "Give me money," and then people did. What am I doing wrong? I don't even know what to say to that. Oh, what else? One of the other... How to close a $30,000 sale over the phone.
I already gave you the best price. You're asking me for $100 off and we can do this? What do you want to do?
I need it. It is a 3-year commitment.
Yeah.
$100. That's how close we are.
Hey, Nick, you talking about $100, you need to be worried about $1 million. We don't have any more money to give you. You're going to spend 30 grand over the next 3 years. $100 doesn't change it one way or the other. Okay, I'm going to ask you a question now, all right? There's one answer. Yay or nay? Yes or no? You know who this is? It don't matter who it is. Yes or no? That is the first question. Hey, Nick, if $100 is the decision maker, don't do it.
Yeah.
Because if you're interested in $100, man, you need to go find a street corner to beg on.
That is true.
Yay or nay, Nick? Yay or nay?
Let's do it.
My man. Hey, this is Grant Cardone, Nick. Thank you for doing business with Grant Cardone Enterprises. We're going to take care of you. I'm going to make you $1 million with Cardone University, all right?
I appreciate it.
And tell Todd he was too weak to shut you down, all right? Thank you for your business. Get his credit card right now.
All right.
So in order for me to close a $30,000 sale over the phone, all I got to do is verbally abuse the guy. Don't let him get a word in edgewise, and then have him say yes. I mean, it makes sense, theoretically. Like, if I was trying to... I don't know what the deal was for, but if I was trying to, like, do it, it's like, hey, man, can I just get it a little bit less? And they just started attacking my character. And then said yes or no, yes or no, yes or no, yes or no, you're also ugly, yes or no, yes or no, yes or no, you'll never have friends, yes or no, yes or no, you're gonna die alone, yes or no, yes or no, yes or no, you little poor garbage is what you are, yes or no, yes or no. I'm just like, yes, I guess, yeah, I will, yes, I guess. What did I just...